He's an 85-year-old retired tech company executive from Palo Alto, California, a longtime Red Cross volunteer who'd been looking forward to a trip to North Korea with a friend. But Merrill Newman is now a captive in that oppressive country and has been for nearly a month. According to his son, Newman was near the end of an organized, heavily monitored tour of North Korea when the subject of Newman's status as a U.S. soldier in the Korean War came up at a meeting with North Korean officials.
The Korean War was discussed and my dad's role in the service. The meeting concluded. I understand that my dad was a bit bothered.
The next day, his son says, 5 minutes before his flight was to depart from Pyongyang, Merrill Newman was pulled off the plane. His family hasn't heard from or about him since. What could have provoked the North Koreans to do this? Analyst Jonathan Pollock, who's been there twice, says Newman could have said something, even unwittingly, that set them off.
He could have said something disparaging about the North. He might have said something about the history of the war. Because again, as the North Koreans would have it, this was a war of national liberation. You know, the North Koreans have all kinds of laws that they can trot out for the occasion. And with North Korea, all prices are subject to change without notice.
Secretary of State John Kerry calls Newman's detention disturbing. Former UN Ambassador Bill Richardson is working his North Korean contacts to try to win his release. Newman has a heart condition. Kenneth Bae, another American detained in North Korea, has diabetes and other illnesses. Pollock has a warning.
The possibility that one or two Americans might die while being held unreasonably in captivity by North Korea is a scenario that I would think that the North Koreans would find deeply troubling.
Pollock says if that happens, the North Koreans could lose a chance at any kind of renewed contact or cultural exchanges with the U.S., which they badly want. And he says humanitarian groups, which do so much to help the starving and sick people in North Korea, may cut that off. They also may lose some of that tourist money, Wolf, which they crave.
Brian Todd, thanks very much.